Hi guys, it's Sam with Simple Mama Beauty. Today I'm going to be doing a more purpley fall look. I'll kind of go with my sweatshirt. Anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to do some purples and just kind of make a pretty fall look tutorial that was not the orange and greens. But if you are interested in watching this, stay tuned and we are going to dive on in. Like normal, I am going to prime my eyelids with my CoverGirl Lid Lockup. Just gonna rub that in with my finger. Okay, that's done. For my eyes today, I was going back and forth between the Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette and the ABH Norvina palette. And I felt like the Bling Boss palette kind of went more with my shirt. Who knows how long I'll be keeping the shirt on, but I liked it. And I haven't really used this much. I think I used it once in my tutorial that I used it, or first impressions type tutorial. And that was the only time I ever used this palette. So I wanted to try it again. And these are the shades that are in it. Alright, I'm gonna take my Morphe M330 and take this shade Hush Hush. It's kind of a taupey shade, purple taupey shade. And that's gonna be kind of my transition shade. Not exactly sure how I want this look to turn out, but I know I wanted to use some of these deeper purple shades. I put a couple chickens in the crock pots for supper tonight, and I like to do two. That way I have lots of leftovers, so I can use the chicken for like chicken tacos or chicken fried rice or just chicken Alfredo. It's so nice to do that. So that's a little cooking tip. If you're gonna do a chicken or even like a roast, make sure you get extras so you can make something different with it later. You don't just have to heat up leftovers, you can change it into something different. I'm gonna take this shade Spark, and I think I'm gonna mix it in with the shade Rockstar as well. Oh, and I'm using the same brush. These shades are just so pretty, and I'm not normally drawn to the cool tone purples and stuff and neutrals. I'm more drawn to warm shades, but I'm getting more interested in the cool tones, the blues and the purples and stuff. I don't know why it's taken me so long, but I guess they had so many warm tone palettes coming out there for a while. It probably has something to do with it. Alright, I'm going to change up my brush and go in with my M433. Take both those shades. I feel like it's not going real good on my crease right there. Alright. Keep darkening that up just a little bit. Oh, I really loved that halo eye I did with the ColourPop. That was super pretty. I didn't go anywhere that day though, other than to pick up my daughter from school. It's a wasted look. Don't you hate that when you look beautiful, your makeup turned out great and you have nothing to do? And you're like, well, goodness. And then when you have something to do, oh, I'm going in now with the shade Mystic. It's a purpley brown shade. But anyways, and then when you have to go somewhere and you're not looking very good. I know. Saturday I went grocery shopping. Not that you need to look great for grocery shopping, but I just came in from duck hunting and I didn't feel like taking the time to really get all dressed. So I went to Walmart looking really great. Oh well, I guess it's just Walmart, right? I'm going to take my M330 and just kind of blend that shade in. I'm going to pick up that shade Hush Hush, that taupey shade on that, and really blend it up. Make sure there's no harsh lines. I got quite some harsh lines on this eyelid. Alright. Looks a little bit better. I'm gonna change my brush. I'm gonna take my B81 and blend that a little bit more. It's a little bit firmer of a brush. Yeah, that's better. Alright, now, ooh, all these shimmer shades are really beautiful, but I feel like this Bling Bling, Glitz and Glam, and Ballsy, I feel like are so close in shades. And then there's this Pizzazz that I really like. That's really pretty. But like those are the only, oh wait, no, there's a couple more metallic shades in there, but kind of disappointed. The Bling Bling and Glitz and Glam are almost the same. Huh. I'm gonna take my Eco Tools brush and go in with the shade Pizzazz. Can you see it? With this shade. I'm gonna take that on my lid, on the outer part. All right, you know what? I'm gonna spray some setting spray on it. I'm gonna use my ColourPop All Star. And I just pick up some of the shadow on my brush and then spritz it with the setting spray. That way I'm not messing up my shadows in the pan. Yeah, that's got a little bit better color payoff. Get some more shadow on my brush and spritz it again. I'm just doing like one spray. I'm not wanting to get it super wet. I see how it's applying a little bit more vibrantly. Looking a little bit nicer. I like how there's not a ton of fallout. There's a little bit, but not terrible. All right. All right, I'm gonna take the same Eco Tools brush and go into the shade Ballsy. That's a, oh, lighter purple shimmer shade. And I am gonna spray this. I'm gonna give this a couple sprays. I do want that to really be vibrant. I'm taking that in the inner corner and just up to the beginning, like third of the eyelid. Yeah, that looks good. Do the same to the other eye. If you're having a hard time getting your shadows to really be so vibrant and pop, definitely get some on your brush and set it, or use your setting spray on it. It should help. If it's not helping, then maybe you just don't have a really good eyeshadow. There's some that just don't work good. All right. And I clean that up with my makeup wipe. I really love that, how it turned out. Right. I'm gonna go with my primers, and I'm gonna use my same that I normally use, my ColourPop All Star and my Revlon Photo Ready. I'm trying to remember to use up all my All Star. With the CoverGirl, or not the CoverGirl, with the Revlon Photo Ready right now. Getting it on the nose, trying to get it into those pores good. Spread it around a little bit. All right, for foundation today, I'm gonna go in with my Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. And this, what shade are you? This is LW2. Yeah, this might be a little bit light for me, but this is a good foundation. It has a big doe foot, but yeah. Just gonna go on in. This is supposed to be healthy for your skin. It's not supposed to have all that junk in it. Supposed to have good stuff for your skin, so hopefully my skin will like it today. I don't know if I really like these kind of applicators. I think they're okay, but I'd much rather have a pump. And you get a full ounce with this. Might be a good shade for right now. Alright, in with my Sigma 3D HD Kabuki. I feel like this foundation has pretty good coverage too. I would say it's a high medium. I think the shade will be perfect for me today. You always gotta be careful if you've done your eyeshadow first with the foundation around your eyes. Alright, gonna go in with my sponge and just kind of blend that out a little bit more. Okay, I think I got that blended out good. I'm gonna take my concealer, my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, and do my under eyes. This is such a good concealer. It's not like crazy heavy coverage, but it's good coverage. I'm going to set my under eyes and my full face with this Flower Beauty Light Illusion Powder in the shade Porcelain. This is my new one, and I just started hitting a pan. Sad. So sad. I'm going to set my nose and my chin with my sponge. See how I like that. See if it makes it look really good. Alright, now I'm going to take my e.l.f. HD like powder brush, whatever. It doesn't say what it is, but I think it's like HD powder brush. Wow, this foundation actually dries down. I really didn't need that much powder. Did not realize that. It's so crazy how some foundations like are really, really wet and tacky and just don't seem to dry down. And then some dry down and you barely need any powder. And I was not expecting that. That dried down really well. I'm going to blend out this eyeshadow a little bit more with my B81. And since how I'm doing that, I'm going to go in with my bottom lash line with my Bling Boss palette. I'm just going to use my pencil brush. I'm going to go back in then back in with the shade Ballsy for my inner corner. Really bring that down a little bit. I'm going to take my brush in the shade Hush Hush. Just kind of go underneath the rest of my lash line. That shade barely shows up. I think that's all I'm going to do for my bottom lash line. I don't want it to be like super crazy. Alright, for bronzer, I'm going to go in with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the shade Light Bronzer. And my bronzer brush. I feel like I haven't been using this bronzer in a little bit. I've been using different ones lately, and I just love this one. It smells so good. Take that on the jawline. Alright, I'm going to take my eyeshadow brush, the Morphe M330, go in with my bronzer with this. I've been really liking this. Doing a little bit more contoured, bit of a nose. Not being like super precise with it, but just kind of going down the nose. Yeah, I think I got a little bit too much on my one side. I'm going to go back in with my powder brush and blend that out. There, that is bronzed. Let's see. I kind of want to go in with a little bit more bronzer on my cheeks, or right below my cheekbone. Alright, that is it with bronzer. Now blush. I've been using this blush so much lately, but I just really, really love it. It's the Milani Rose Blush in the shade Tea Rose. It's just so beautiful, and it's more of a cool tone. I was deciding between that and this Wet n Wild Princess Daiquiri ombre blush. Take it up the temple a little bit. I like to really get the apples of my cheeks. I know some people like to keep their blush back a little bit further, but I like it on my cheeks. Oh, I forgot to go in with eyeliner. Or wait, you know what? We'll go in with my highlighter first. We're going to use the Zodiac one from Wet n Wild, the shade Air. I just been loving that blush and this highlighter. It is so beautiful. Take my highlighting brush and just, I think I'm going to go a little crazy with it today because I love it so much. Such a pretty shade. At first I didn't know if I really liked it, but after using it a few times, yeah, it's good. And it was like almost $7. I think that's a pretty good deal for a really pretty highlight. It's just so smooth on the skin and looks so good. Alright, I'm gonna use this brush highlight my Cupid's bow. Alright. I was watching some other YouTubers and they were saying to go in with your finger for your nose highlight. So we're gonna try that today. Do the tip. Oh yeah. And then the bridge. Okay, that tip needs to be blended out some. Okay, that's really pretty. I have to just do my highlight on my nose that way from now on. Looks really nice. Okay, now I'm going to go in with my eyebrows with my Wet n Wild pencil. In the shade Ash Brown. I brush them up. And fill them in. Have any of you guys picked up this pencil? If you haven't and you're looking for a good eyebrow, like defining type brush or pencil, you should. Go to Walmart. It's very cheap there. Or you can go anywhere else. It's not that expensive. But give it a try. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm going to go in for my eyeliner, and I have my LA Girl Ultimate Intense Stay Auto Liner in the shade Perpetual Purple. I just really like those pencils, so. Alright. Now I'm ready for setting spray. I'm going to go in with my ColourPop All-Star and then my Flower Beauty after that. Alright, I'm going to set that with my sponge. Push that into the skin. Oh, I forgot to go in with a brow bone highlight shade. I think I'm going to take that Wet n Wild highlighter for that. Alright. I'm going to go back into that highlighting shade. Alright, and just kind of highlight right underneath that brow bone. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and go back into my Wet n Wild Mega Length for my bottom lashes for my mascara. I've been kind of forgetting to do my bottom lashes lately. Alright. I'm going to go back into my L'Oreal False Fiber Lashes for my top lashes. I haven't used this in a little bit either. I do really like the way how this makes my eyelashes look, but they do look a touch more spidery-ish than what that Wet n Wild one does, the Volume Max. But I mean, they are definitely there. I like them. Alright, for lipstick, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Color Sensations in the shade Rum Rich. I wanted something a little bit darkish. And these are really nice lipsticks too. I feel like this shade is kind of close to my L'Oreal Spiced Cider. Maybe this one's a touch more brown. Alright, are we liking it, guys? I really like it. Of course, I've been saying that about almost all of my makeup looks. But, yeah, I really like the way how it turned out. I haven't used that foundation in a while. But I figured with my skin kind of not really being happy with me right now, that maybe that would be a good way to go. So, and that's for all skin types, it says. But yeah, if you liked this, please give it a thumbs up and comment below what you think about it. If you want to recreate it or, you know, do some other purpley fall looks. It's just so much fun playing with makeup, and, you know, you can really do lots of different things. So, if you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.